Hey there, tech fans. Today I have the ALLPOWERS S300 Mini Portable Power Station. Now, I review a wide variety of different portable power solutions on the channel, and what I found really interesting about this particular product was its smaller size, its massive output, and the number and variety of connections that it provides that allow you to charge and operate all of your thirsty portable devices whenever you're away from home. It fits right in that Goldilocks zone between the bigger models, which have more power than you need for a couple of days of camping, and they're really heavy, so you might think twice about bringing them along, or those smaller battery bank solutions that you can throw in a backpack or a pocket, and you can take them with you on the camping trip, but they have limited power and limited connections, so you can really only charge your phone or tablet a few times. This fits right in the middle, so it gives you plenty of power for a couple of days of camping or a long road trip, or if you're looking for a backup power source at home in case you lose power during the next storm. And it provides a wide variety of outputs, including AC, just like in your home where you can plug a lamp in, DC like in your car. It gives you two USB connections for USB-A and a single USB-C connection, so if you're charging something off a wall charger today, plug it in here and it's going to work great. It also gives you a Qi charger on the top, so if your phone can charge over a wireless connection, just turn it on, drop your phone on the top, and it'll charge it. So it's got a lot of functionality. Now, I'm getting ahead of myself here because I always like to start with a quick unboxing first, just to show you everything that's included with the kit, and then I'll dive into the specifications. And then I want to take a minute because ALLPOWERS offers this as a standalone power station, but they also offer it as a kit. It includes a 140 watt solar panel. So if you're a camper, this is a great accessory to look into because the power station itself is easily charged at home using the kit that comes with it. You can charge it from your car as well, but charging it from a solar panel is a great option if you're in the outdoors because you'll set this up, point it at the sun, and in a couple of hours it'll drink in that sunlight, it'll turn it into DC power and charge the unit. So you can plug it in the morning, go take a hike, come back, it'll be fully charged, and you don't have to worry about where you're going to charge the unit. You've got the solar panel with you. So I'll talk a little bit about this, but first I want to do an unboxing of the power station, and then I'll do an unboxing of this a little bit later in the clip to show you what comes with that. I like that solar panel a lot because in addition to charging this, you can use it for other things as well. Anyway, the unboxing for the S300, when you open up the box, you'll find the unit. 7.5 pounds, so it's incredibly portable. It comes with a single AC cord for charging. This end plugs into the unit. This end plugs into any standard wall outlet. You'll also find a full instruction manual included. This tells you everything you could possibly want to know about the unit, how to charge it, how to take care of it, how to use it, what all the buttons do, what the display shows you up front. Now, one thing I do want to point out is that you have options on how you charge this. I mentioned this earlier. You can charge it at home with this. That'll happen very quickly in an hour or two. You can also charge it in your car. I wouldn't recommend charging it when your car was off because it's going to keep drinking electrons out of your car battery. And if the car's off and your battery's a little bit shaky, it may pull too much power out of the battery where you can't get it started. So for me, if you're going to charge it from your car, charge it when you're driving and the alternator's providing additional power. You can also charge it through the MC2 connection on the side right there with a solar panel, and that's the same connection you'll use in your car. So you have three ways to add energy into the batteries, and I'll talk about how you take energy out of that battery in a minute. But the basic foundational specifications on it are, internally, it's got 288 watt hours of capacity. Now that's not a lot, it's not a little, it's right in that Goldilocks zone like I'd mentioned. But that 288 watt hours can produce 300 watts of continuous output, which can surge to 600 watts. So pretty much most of the stuff you're going to plug in at home outside of large things with heating elements in them or motors inside of them will run off this unit. So if you're going to run a widescreen TV, a lamp, your chargers at home, whatever you plug in at home, you can plug in here. Now, what's interesting about the AC in this unit is that it's also 60 cycle, and it also is pure sine wave, which is really important because a lot of the portable power stations on the market use a modified sine wave, which is not great for sensitive electronics. With this one, you plug into the AC right there. It's going to give you the same type of power, the same exact waveform as you get at home, which means you're not going to damage your equipment. It also has a DC connection on the side right there, and that allows you to use anything you're plugging into your car convenience outlet today. You can plug it into the side of the unit. Now with the AC, it's going to provide up to 300 watts of output. With the DC, it's going to be 12 volts and up to 10 amps. That's a lot of power out of a DC outlet. It's just like in your car. So if you've got maybe a car charger you're using or some other device you're charging in your car, maybe a portable refrigerator, if it's not drawing too much current, plug it into the side there and you'll be in good shape. The real advantage to this, though, is on the front, you'll find 3 USB connections right there. There are 2 USB-A connections. Both of those provide up to 18 watts of charging. So if you're using a standard USB charger at home, it'll give you the same kind of output that you'll get in a standard USB charger. So if you're charging your phone, your tablet, your drone batteries, plug them in right there. It's going to work great for you. The big advantage, though, is the USB-C connection. Now, with USB charging, there are 2 styles of connections. The USB-A is the older style. It's the bigger connector, and that's been around for a long time. So 18 watts is pretty powerful for a USB-A connection. The USB-C is the newer style connection that you'll find on most tablets and phones and drone batteries and cameras and things like that. But the USB-C is also what's called a PD, or power delivery charging port, which is an intelligent port. So if you have a product that adheres to the PD standard and you plug it into that port, the port will analyze the current charge level of that device, and the unit can actually adjust the voltage and current to charge that device safely and quickly. So it's a smart port that'll deliver up to 100 watts of power. Now that's a lot of power out of a USB-C port, which means you can charge bigger things like larger tablets, some laptops, some drone batteries. So what you're getting here isn't a basic unit. You're getting a very sophisticated, powerful unit that provides a lot of outputs. And I don't want to forget, on the top there's a Qi charger right there that again adheres to the Qi standard and provides 10 watts of charging. So if you've got something that can charge wirelessly, just drop it on the top of the unit, turn it on, it's going to start charging. And the best part is you can use all of those ports at the same time. So if you've got some people that want to charge a phone, plug it in on the front. If you can drop your phone on the top, you're good to go. Maybe you've got a lamp you want to plug in. You want to charge something external like your laptop, plug it into the USB-C. So it gives you 3 different ways to add energy into the unit, and a ton of different ways to pull energy back out when you're out there camping, which is all you can ask for. Another thing that's really nice is on the front, you've got a beautiful digital display right there that'll give you all the information you need to understand about the current status of the product. So when you're charging it, it tells you how many watts you're putting into the unit, how long it's going to take to finish the charge. It also gives you a very visual display of how much energy is left in the battery. When you're using it, it tells you how many watts you're pulling out of the unit, so you know exactly how much power is left and roughly how much time you can still use the unit with all the things you have plugged in. One other nice thing the company's included is a flashlight on the rear of the unit. So when you have the power station turned on, all you have to do to use the flashlight is tap this button right here. If you tap it once, it comes on at low brightness. Tap it again, it's a little bit brighter. Tap it again, it's flashing. So now you've got a power station that you can use to charge your devices. You can operate devices from it. You've got a wireless charger on the top for your phone. You've got a flashlight in the back. It's got pretty much everything you need for your next camping trip. The last thing I'll mention is the fact that the unit can be used as an uninterruptible power supply, which means if you plug this into the wall and you plug something into it, like a CPAP machine or some other device that requires power, like a computer, and your home loses power, this unit can immediately take over in less than 10 milliseconds, which is a very short amount of time. So most computers won't even notice that the power blipped out. But it also allows you, if you have a CPAP machine or some other medical device that needs to run all night, this can be plugged into the wall, and again, heaven forbid you lose power at home, this will provide the power to keep that appliance working. So it's got a lot of things that it can do for you. What I like best about it is the size and the power to take it out in the field. I mean, I take it with me everywhere because it's so small and so powerful, and I carry a lot of electronics that I have to either charge or operate when I'm away from an outlet, and this takes care of that for me. Now, if you stay tuned next, I'll do a quick unboxing of the solar panel to show you what comes with that, and then I'll take it outside. I'll set it up in the sunlight and show you how I can charge the S300 from that solar panel. Now I'll show you what's included with the solar panel kit, and this is a great accessory to bring along on your next camping trip because you can set it up outside your tent, you'll drink in that beautiful sunlight, this will turn that sunlight into energy that you can use to charge your portable power station. Now this particular kit is a 140 watt kit. Most kits of this size are 100 watt kits, which means they produce 40% less energy. So just setting this up outside your tent, it's going to produce more energy to use for charging your portable power station or other devices that you may have brought along. It has a weatherproof exterior, so it can handle a little bit of rain, a little bit of dirt. It's easy to clean it off. Really nice handle on the top, so it's incredibly portable. It's a 4-panel design, and they're polycrystalline panels that can produce up to 25% conversion from sunlight to energy, which is a really high conversion rate for a portable panel. It's also not that heavy, so it's really easy to bring it along. On the rear of the case, you'll find a little pouch right here with two zippers on either side. And this is to organize all of the cables that come with the kit. When you open that up, you'll find the standard MC4 connections, which again, you can use with pretty much any portable power station out there to charge it. You'll also find a conversion block right there that has a number of connections, including two USB-A connections and a USB-C connection, so you can actually use the panel directly with a phone or a tablet or something else you want to plug into a USB-C port or a USB-A port to charge directly from sunlight, so that's pretty cool. Now, included with the kit is a series of conversion cables, so I'll start with the basic one here. This is an MC4 to an XT60, which is used on most portable power stations, including the S300. So you'll basically connect this up to the solar panel. This plugs into the DC input side on that portable power station, and you can charge the portable power station from the solar panel. You'll also find another one, which is a cable you won't find with a lot of solar panel kits, that turns the MC4 into a couple of alligator clips you can use to charge a standard battery. Now you have to be a little bit careful because the voltage and current on this will vary depending on the sunlight, but in a pinch this would be nice to use to maybe jumpstart your car or trickle charge a battery you've got with you on that camping trip. And then the third one is a bit of a universal cable. It has the MC4 connectors here and a barrel connection on the end of it here that you can use with a lot of portable power stations that have a DC input on them. And if this doesn't fit or it isn't the correct one, they also include a bunch of other bullet connectors that pop on the end of this that convert it to a wide variety of other standard connections that you can use on other portable power stations. And then finally, there's an instruction manual included that explains how to use the unit, what these cables can do, where you can plug things in, and some of the specifications on those USB outputs, both the USB-A and USB-C. Now, if you stay tuned next, I'll head outside, I'll set this up, and I'll show you how you can use it to charge the S300 and really any portable power station on the market. Okay, for this portion of the demonstration, I wanted to show you how easy it is to set this up when you're out camping. Now, I probably picked the worst time of day to do this example because it's late afternoon, the sun is heading down towards the horizon. You can see from the length of my shadow just how low that is in the sky, so it's not going to generate a ton of energy from that low level of sunlight. But if the sun was above us, it would crank out a lot of power. But to get it working, I've got the S300 right here, I've got the solar panel set up, I've connected the MC4 cable to an XT60, and this plugs directly into the side of the unit right here. And once I plug that in, all the sunlight that's hitting these panels is converted into energy, which is then sent to the power station to charge the internal batteries. Now, if you check the display in this, I'm only generating a couple of watts again because it's late in the day, but you can see on the front panel that I've got a little over a half an hour of sunlight at this level to fully charge that battery. So if I set this up in the morning before I headed out on a hike with the kids, maybe I could charge the battery in, I don't know, an hour or two fully, which would be really nice because when I come back from the hike, I've got a battery that's fully charged and I can use it to charge all my portable devices. Now, on the rear of the unit, when you set it up, there are these feet that extend right here that are Velcroed down. So to use these, you're basically just going to lift them up and then set it up. You want to try and have it at a 45-degree angle, so when it stands up like this, you're pointing it directly at the sunlight the best you can. You don't want it standing up straight because you want to catch as much sunlight across the panels as possible, but you'll set up all four of those extendable legs in the rear, try and get it as straight as possible across the front and facing that sun. Now, you may have to move it around a couple times during the day to follow the travel of the sun, but I found that if I set it up in the morning and sort of track the sun across the horizon this direction, I'm catching most of that sunlight throughout the whole day, which gives me the most amount of energy to charge that internal battery. And it really is just that easy to get it working. I hope that quick demonstration was helpful in showing you how you can use a portable solar panel to charge the ALLPOWERS S300 Mini portable power station on your next camping trip. Now, I have a few final thoughts about the product. It's obviously not the largest portable power station on the market, but that's a good thing, because there are products available that are bigger, they're heavier, and they provide more power. But again, the challenge is they're bigger, they're heavier, and they provide more power than you'll need for your next camping trip. So you might think twice before you bring those along. And you can certainly find smaller units like battery banks that allow you to charge a phone or a tablet a couple of times on your next trip, but they don't provide AC output, they don't provide DC output, so it really limits what you can use them with. This product fits right in the middle. It's easy to charge at home through an AC outlet in a couple of hours. You can charge it in your car through a convenience outlet. And as I've shown you, you can charge it off a solar panel when you're out camping. And then once you have it charged, it provides a wide range of connections that you can use to charge and operate all of your portable devices. There's an AC output, that provides 60 cycles up to 300 watts, pure sine wave that can surge to 600 watts, so you can plug in most devices you plug into an outlet at home. In addition to that, there's a direct DC outlet like in your car that provides 12 volts at up to 10 amps. So anything you're plugging into your car outlet, you can plug into the unit and use it out there in the field. And finally, there are 2 USB-A connections and a USB-C connection for all of your portable devices. Just like having a USB charger at home, you can plug into that and charge them. And then finally, you have a Qi charger on the top that will wirelessly charge all your devices at up to 10 watts. So if you have a phone that charges wirelessly, drop it on the top of the unit. It weighs 7.5 pounds. It has 288 watt hours of internal energy. And for me, it really is a great combination of portability, power, and pricing that makes it a great solution for anybody looking for a portable power station that you can take on your next trip. So hopefully you found this review helpful. I've enjoyed talking about it. So thanks for watching. And until next time, as always, stay nerdy.